DeFrancisco battle on the face-off and is eventually picked up here by Hotelling. He'll send it off the boards, but it's not out. Nelson with a nice little toe drag move there, but then he's picked off by Mayer. Wojcinski keeps it in. Comes in behind the net for Jim Wright. Jim Wright still with it. In around to the corner. Sends it back to the point for Wojcinski. Back at the point, sends it back into the corner for Nelson. Nelson with it back to the point for Wojcinski again. He'll wind up with a shot, and Yelich makes a save, kicking it to the corner. DeFrancisco with it along the right board. I'm sorry, that's Nelson again. Here's Nelson. Working his way into the slot, and that goes off the leg of Yelich. A long pass just tipped off by Marshall. No icing on the play. Andrew Wheelock sent it around, but Joe Gould picked it up. He tried to send it through the crease, looking for Yelich and couldn't connect it. Marshall. Picked off by Wojcinski. Long pass up from Nelson. Francisco. Here's Wright again. Right in over the line. Here's Nelson. Coming through. A couple of nice moves and couldn't get it back to DeFrancisco. And here comes Yelich up the side boards. Wheelock will pick it back up to Jim Wright. Wright has some help here. Here's DeFrancisco. Back for Wright, but it comes all the way over to Nelson, and Nelson brings it over the line. From the dot, trying to get through. And just cannot connect. Here's Milligan in behind his own net. Pass up for Rosen. Rosen across to the right side for Marshall. Marshall coming in over the line. Leone will tip that one away into the corner, picked up by Barnes. Barnes that had went off the leg of Gidu right to Sam Leone, he had enough of that.
We have Aaron Marshall hovering around that net like bad news. Around there, if he gets one of those sticks on that loose puck. I'll tell you, if he gets one of those sticks on that loose puck, he can forget it. Leone doesn't have a chance.
Whether it's the left stick or the right stick, I'm not sure. And Barnes comes away on the faceoff. He'll send it up for Wright. Dave Wright into the corner. Has Barnes in front, and it comes all the way through the slot. Ron Pace will hold it back in for Wright. Wright into the corner, comes back to Pace again at the point. It's picked off by Giles. Giles will send it along for Gidu. Gidu has Rosen with him and gives him the puck on the left side. Rosen takes the shot that goes wide to the right. Giles will chip it in back behind the net for Gidu again. Tipped away on a nice play by Leone. A nice poke check there by Leone to keep that play from developing. Giles will get it back in the corner. Comes back to Milligan. Milligan will send it back into the corner for Giles again. Giles, Rosen, and Gidu both out front. Tries to stick it out there. And here's Gidu turning around and a shot tipped away by Leone. And now it's picked up by Barnes in the corner. Barnes holding and turning. Barnes still has it. He's being chased by Giles. Still has control of the puck, and finally will get it out of the zone as it goes all the way down to Kyle Yelich, who will hold it there for Milligan. Milligan being chased, and the net is knocked off by John Weisse. 5:09 left in the second, 2-1 Black.
John Muck was nominated to be in the All-Star team last season, and he was out with an ankle injury. John Muck, one of the best defensemen in the league. Always in the right place, playing well position on that blue line. He's got one heck of a shot, too.
He's been a fixture for many years around this place. DeFrancisco tried to get a pass across and was picked up by Chris Mayer, who will bring it in over the zone. Takes a shot, that went off a leg, and Leone had to be quick with the pass. Mayer kicking behind the net, back for Giles. Giles still with it, he turns away from Hallmark. Giles at the corner, bringing it back for Hotelling. Send it in front. DeFrancisco can't quite get away, and now does. 2-on-0 with Jim Wright. DeFrancisco holds, and the shot somehow did not get into the net. That was knocked by Hotelling. Yelich still couldn't cover it. It comes back into the corner for Gidu. Gidu gets around the fallen Hallmark. Cuts into the slot and is picked off by Wheelock. Rosen gets it back to Mayer in the corner. Back for Rosen, now Wheelock has it. He'll send it around, and that's going to be stopped by Zafline. Zafline trying to hold it in. Here comes Hallmark. for the takeout pass off the boards for DeFrancisco. DeFrancisco sliding it in. Good save there by Yelich. And now Roof, the referee, is kind of mixed up in the play. And here's the first bit of physicality we've had all night. There's a shot and a good save as Yelich held his ground on a shot by Hallmark. In over the line. Back to the line again, it's Yelich, and that is going to be called on the offside.
Yelich skated across the blue line there, trying to keep it on sides.
I think one too many moves for Zafline. I think Zafline went for one of them. That caught him inside the zone.
I don't think he was in control of his speed there, Zafline. He kind of lost control. He was skating too fast. They put a speed limit sign up out there so they can start paying attention how fast they're skating. Some of these kids.
Yeah, that's back in the days when I was playing, boy, the young blood, boy. Those guys would never get tired and they were fast. Here's Milligan holding it in at the line over for Muck. Muck will chip it back into the corner for Gould. Gould holding at the blue line, or the goal line rather. Comes around for Drew Yelich. He holds it in and it's picked off by Pachel. Pachel sends it around, but Yelich picks that right back off. Yelich trying to get the pass in for Zafline. Comes along, and here's Joe Gould in the corner. Gould sends it in to the slot, hopped over Muck's stick, and there's a deflection. Gould had a whack at it and couldn't put it through. Picked off, and there's a long...
No ice.
Icing is waved off, and now it's actually whistled down.
Another change of plans. You may have to ask Jim Wright about that one. Jim Wright. What an amazing dynamic player Jim Wright is. Having 100 goals this year.
That is certainly quite the accomplishment to get it into triple figures. There's Nelson. Long pass up is tipped off by Milligan. Comes the other way. Pachel sends it back out to the far line for Nelson. Nelson trying to get away. Muck had it, lost it. That one's off the post.
Big Ben struck one.
Here comes Nelson again with it. Right back on side, but Nelson blew a tire. Zafline with it now. Sends it up to the left side for Muck. The long pass. Misses everybody, and that one is coming back 200 feet the other way.
What do you say about Ron Pachel? He's been in this league quite a long time.
He is a stalwart. It's hard to believe that he's still playing at 68 years old.
Well, 68 years old, he skates like he's 20.
He'll tell you it's all the experience, knowing all the angles.
That's Ron Pachel as we know it.
Joe Gould sends the pass up for Yelich. Yelich coming in on the right side, heading into the slot, and Leon had that one, but he looked in behind him. Not sure if he had that one or not, but cradled it in the breadbasket. 2:07 left in the second period. Still 2-1 left.